Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Nigel Clarke says there are sufficient reserves in the Bank of Jamaica to respond to the potential crisis. The Finance Minister was responding to a question from Member of Parliament for St Andrew South, Mark Golding, on whether the 2020-2021 estimates of expenditure now being reviewed by the Standing Finance Committee has provisions to respond to the likely impact of the coronavirus on the Jamaican economy. Dr. Clarke said the budget, which was tabled on February 11, was finalized before the full extent of the crisis was known. He says the contingencies are modest.
And a response would take the form of ensuring, for example, that we have adequate facilities for quarantining, which might mean preparing buildings, and we have appropriate, medication and so on. And we do have sort of contingencies built in, and if the situation looks as if it's that it's likely to escalate for Jamaica, there are measures that we can take. But we're monitoring it very closely. The good news, remember, is that Jamaica, this is the benefit of economic stability. With economic stability, our policy options are larger.
In the meantime, Dr. Clarke says the Ministry of Finance is being updated regularly on the sectors that would be impacted by a coronavirus outbreak.
I have information from our JTB agents who are stationed overseas. A lot of our tourism comes from North America, as you know, and our JTB officials, I just got an update on that this morning about what they're seeing as far as bookings are concerned for this month and for next month. And the information that's been provided to me suggests that so far there's no indication in those bookings. However, these are things that can change in a day. Okay, so I can say that the information which we had up to yesterday in terms of looking at the booking calendar for March and for April, it remained robust.
MP Julian Robinson wanted to know if pressure was anticipated on the foreign exchange market and the likely fallout.
You asked the question as if it is a reality already, and I'm just saying it is not. But should it become, the good news, member, is that we have sufficient reserves in the Bank of Jamaica. I mean, you could always have more, but as regards to the size of our economy and the liability structure that we have, and the liability structure takes into account our interest-bearing liabilities and our non-interest liabilities in the form of payables and so forth. The central bank has the capacity to respond.
Sasha Lee Hamilton, Frontline News.